Hello guys and welcome to a new F1 2022 video, and this time we're focusing on my life and these supercars. Before we start, once again I want to say a massive thank you to EA for letting me get this footage early and get the game early so I can try it out and give you guys a little bit of insight on what's to come. Since you're here, you may as well drop a subscribe and maybe even press the little bell button to know when I post the next video, because I will be posting it very soon, and you can pretty much bet that it's going to be something about F1 22, so may as well do it. So I guess the question is, what is F1 life and what are the supercars and how are they going to work together? So as you're driving F1, F2 and the supercars themselves, you're going to be earning miles, and for every time you hit a milestone, you're going to earn a token, and for every token that you have, you unlock a new supercar. But we'll get back into the supercars a little bit later on. First of all, F1 Life. So F1 Life is based on a new social hub that allows you to basically show off your collection of trophies, your supercars, accessories, and fashion. And you can customize everything via this little customization area right here. Alright, so as I'm going through these options, I'm going to talk over this. I'm just going to edit a character and show you all the different options you have in terms of the fashion side of it, what you can do to make your character look the way you want them to look like. It gives me some straight GTA and Sims vibes, but it makes it really familiar for me to use, so I can just fly through the customization without any issues really. So we'll start from the top up. This is our guy Dirk obviously being me, and he's only got 2 options of hats to choose from, but with some pit coins we can actually purchase more hats. If we go into the brand shop, we can see that there's a plethora of options that we can choose to wear on our head. Now you can buy pit coins, you can earn pit coins by playing the game. Now my thinking is that as we go over time, there's going to be more brands that's going to work with F1 to get their products into the game. So far we've seen Puma, Antisocial Social Club, Beat, Kicker, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be many more as I go through this list. So moving on to eyewear, currently I haven't seen any brands that stand out. I wouldn't be surprised if we see more brands coming to this, like DKNY, Ray-Bans, Gucci, Burberry, you know, those kind of top manufacturers. I have a sneaking suspicion that Codemasters and EA are going to move this game onto a VR scene where you're able to kind of meet your mates and socialize and interact with them. The game now being a VR game, it's not out of the question for them to create some kind of metaverse, not metaverse obviously in that scale, but something where you're able to go into VR and just kind of get that VR immersion and socialize in there, talk to them, hang out with them. I wouldn't say it's outside the realms of possibility at all. I personally would love to see that. I'd love to hear thoughts about this in the comments, so let me know what you think the direction of F1 Life is going to go over the long run. So the way it's going to be used is in multiplayer lobbies, your mates and other players are going to be able to see the avatar and your collection. So once I finish editing the character and showing you the place, our place, I'll make sure to show you that. So those were the customizable casual wear, but you also do get the Raceware side of things, so we'll look into that now. For the guys that played F1 before, this will be quite familiar to you lot. It's similar to what you see in my team, so where you're able to create a character, customize their helmet, their race suits, their gloves, you can do that all within this area right here now. Personally, I really like they have one clear-cut area where you can customize everything, and their aim at the moment is to give you a taste of what the glitz and glamour of Formula 1 is in the F1 life. Now, obviously, that's going to be quite hard to achieve, but they're really trying to give you that insight into their lives. So going back to my earlier point about VR and immersiveness and that social area that you can go into, there's a lot of room for development in terms of creativity and what they can do socially here. Okay, so that's where the casual and Raceware customization is. This is the my place. This is essentially your home. When you visit other people's profiles, you're going to be able to see their place, and that's this. There is a lot of custom options that you can choose from to deck out your place. So many options actually that I would be surprised if I ever come across 2 identical places. The options that you can choose from come from seating, roofs, floors, carpets, chairs, furniture, all of that. And to be fair, I spent a silly amount of time doing this because I felt like I was playing The Sims. Now I know this is F1, but I really hope there's gonna be a point in time where I'm gonna be able to just walk around my place, especially if it's in VR. Now once you finish customizing your avatar and your place, your home, you'll be able to see it in the main menu right next to one of your supercars. So the new F1 menu makes up of your supercar and your place. And when you scroll down to the F1 Life Visitors section here, you get to see the rest of your place, including the supercars that you've placed around there. So as you can see, there's currently just AI chilling around different areas. But if we click into Martin Giles over here, we can visit his F1 Life. And this is the end result of what you've been designing so far. So everyone pretty much has the same house, but it's designed completely differently. And in each part of the house is a supercar bay where you can put one of your supercars. And for each supercar, you can change the color of that car. So you can see how diverse each player or player's house, is going to be. So it's really going to be personal to each individual. And from my understanding, every time you look at your My Life visitors, you can see who's actually looking or who is chilling in your area. So it shouldn't be AI, it should just be people in your friends list that have got F1, I think, but I'm guessing there. Okay, now for the fun part, the supercars. But if you're still watching, just do me a massive favor and click that subscribe and that little bell button, because, you know, then I know you like this video. So what you're seeing in the background is me slotting my supercars that I own into the different areas in my house. And at this moment in time, these are the supercars that are available for you to drive. There are currently 2 Mercedes-AMG GTs, an Aston Martin DB11, a Ferrari Romac, Aston Martin Vintage F1 Edition, Ferrari F8, McLaren 720S, McLaren Artura, and that final car is the Mercedes GT Black Edition. If you click on the car, you can see more information about the car, and you can get them to play a little bit of audio to tell you more about it. And the cars also come with some custom livery, so if you don't like the standard color, you can change it to some green or red, white, you know, there's a few options to choose from in terms of liveries. And you can also choose to drive the car. You can either do Pirelli hot laps or you can do time trials, and I'll go through each option. Now there's 2 ways you can do this. You can do this the proper way, which is, you know, trying to set the fastest time that you can at a track, or choose a street circuit like maybe, I don't know, Monaco, and just have a little bit of fun. Now personally, I really enjoy the Mercedes-AMG over the rest of the cars. Each car handles very differently, but this car is a little bit more loose, so I can play around with it a little bit more, as you're about to see. Now, as I said earlier, there's a proper way of doing it, which is, you know, trying to go as fast as possible, or the fun way of doing it. And for me, I just really enjoy drifting these cars. Now, a lot of people are going to ask, what does it feel like? Does it feel like a different game? Does it feel like a different sim? Like, what's it closer to? And it's like it's between arcade and sim, more closer to arcade than sim, to be fair. But that doesn't take away the fact that they are quite a lot of fun to just sling around and do this. Like, this put a massive smile on my face. What better way of enjoying a relaxing weekend than going to Monaco in a Mercedes-AMG and drifting around the circuit? Now, I guess the next question is, are you able to race against your mates on these online? And unfortunately, no, you're not able to race on these online. You're able to do time trials and set, you know, hot lap. But if you're thinking about, you know, jumping into a lobby and saying, let's jump in I don't know, Supercars and see how we do, then that's not going to be possible. But they are going to be a little bit more prominent in my team. So during race weekends, they're going to be Pirelli hot lap challenges, which we'll show you a little bit later on. Now, I'll finish this lap because I know a lot of people want to see the new tracks in Monaco and, you know, see if there's any changes. So I'll leave some AMG GT ASMR for you until I finish this lap, and then I'll crack on. Right now, I'm the 4th fastest driver in the world in Monaco, so I'll take that. So I guess the next question is, what are the Pirelli hot lap challenges? So these are essentially mini games, but they're trying to replicate what happens during Grand Prix weekends when there's events going on. As you can see, these are broken down into rival duels, drifts, autocross, and checkpoint challenges. I think also time trial, time attack. Personally, I really enjoy the drift. Given that there's a range of cars and tracks to choose from, I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be something to suit everyone. So that is pretty much all the information that I can give you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the game now. I'll try to do different challenges and different cars so you guys can get a sense of what's to come. If you have any more questions about what you need to know in F1 life or the supercars, make sure you drop them down in the comments below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that insight into supercars and F1 life. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a subscription. I'll be making more F1 2022 videos in the near future, so let me know what you guys want to see and I'll make sure to try and add them in if I can. Otherwise, like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.